Someone is paying $20 a month for an AI writing tool. Someone else is paying $15 for an AI research assistant. Someone else is paying $12 for an AI presentation builder. All three of those people are spending money they do not need to spend. Because in 2026, the free versions of AI tools have stopped being trial versions with missing features. They have become genuinely complete products that cover most of what most people actually need. Here are the free AI tools worth using, organized by what problem you have, not by which company built them. If your problem is, I need something smarter than ChatGPT's free tier, the best free ChatGPT alternative in 2026 for writing and analysis is Claude by Anthropic. Claude consistently produces more natural, less AI-sounding writing than ChatGPT, and for most people, it is the strongest overall replacement with the fewest hallucinations. Bit flows. What makes Claude actually different is the context window, the amount of text it can hold and work with in a single conversation. On the free tier, you can paste an entire research paper, a long contract, or a full chapter of a book and ask Claude to analyze, summarize, or rewrite it. ChatGPT's free tier truncates long inputs. Claude handles them. The free tier does have a daily message limit. If you hit it, it resets the next day. For most people who are not using AI 12 hours straight, the free tier covers everything they need. The people who need unlimited Claude are the ones who have already decided they cannot work without it, at which point the $20 monthly plan is an obvious decision. Who it's for? Writers, students, anyone who needs long document analysis, coding help, or simply wants AI responses that sound like a person wrote them rather than a press release. If your problem is, I need real information with sources I can verify. Perplexity. AI works more like an AI search engine than a chatbot. If you want trustworthy answers with citations, this is a top choice. Every other AI chatbot gives you an answer and asks you to trust it. Perplexity gives you an answer and shows you exactly where it came from. For students writing papers, journalists checking facts, professionals researching before a meeting, or anyone who has been burned by an AI confidently stating something completely false, Perplexity is the tool that changes how you use AI for research. Perplexity allows queries without registration, returning referenced responses with linked sources immediately. You do not need an account to start using it. Open the website, ask a question, get a sourced answer. That is it. Outright CRM, the free tier covers standard queries. Perplexity Pro at $20 a month unlocks deeper research mode, larger context, and model switching. For most research tasks, the free version is sufficient. Who it's for? Students, researchers, journalists, anyone who needs verifiable information rather than plausible-sounding answers. If your problem is, I live in Google and need AI that works with my existing tools, Google Gemini is a strong alternative to ChatGPT, especially for users deeply embedded in the Google ecosystem. It offers seamless integration with tools like Gmail, Docs, and Search, making it ideal for productivity workflows. Bright SEO tools. If your work happens in Google Docs, Google Sheets, Gmail, and Google Drive, Gemini is the AI that plugs directly into those tools without requiring you to copy-paste between apps. Ask Gemini to summarize your Gmail inbox, draft a response to a specific email, or analyze a spreadsheet. It operates inside the tools you already use. Gemini Flash is the free speed variant, fast enough for everyday tasks and available without a subscription. Who it's for? Anyone whose work already lives in Google Workspace. Students, small business owners, remote workers, teachers. If your problem is, I need to build presentations without spending hours on them, Gamma is a free AI presentation builder that converts a topic, an outline, or a paragraph of text into a fully structured slide deck with design, layout, and content already done. You type what your presentation is about. Gamma builds it. You edit, adjust, and present. The difference between Gamma and using ChatGPT to write slide content is that Gamma outputs an actual visual presentation, not bullet points you still have to copy into PowerPoint. It handles the design decisions, the slide flow, the visual hierarchy. What used to take 2 hours of formatting takes 8 minutes. The free tier gives you a limited number of AI credits per month for generating new decks. For most users who are not building presentations daily, the free allocation covers real needs. No credit card required to start. Who it's for? students, consultants, anyone who needs professional-looking presentations without a design background or a 2-hour formatting session. Quick question, how many of these tools are you already using? Drop the number in the comments. And if this video is saving you money just by existing, the like button genuinely helps the channel. If your problem is, I need AI to help me design things, and I have no design skills, Canva's AI suite, now built directly into the free Canva account, includes text-to-image generation, background removal, Magic Write for copy suggestions, and an AI design assistant that rearranges and improves layouts automatically. None of this requires Canva Pro. The free Canva account gives you access to thousands of templates plus the core AI tools for image generation, editing, and writing. Canva Pro unlocks premium templates, brand kits, and expanded storage. For personal projects, social media content, and small business graphics, the free tier is a complete toolkit. What makes Canva's AI tools specifically useful is integration. You are not generating an image in one tool and importing it into another. The AI tools work inside the design environment you are already building in. One tab, one workflow. Who it's for? Content creators, small business owners, students, anyone who needs professional-looking graphics without professional design software or skills. If your problem is, I need AI help with coding and cannot afford GitHub Copilot, Codeium gives developers unlimited coding autocomplete completely free, no cap, no trial period, no expiry. It plugs into VS Code, JetBrains, Vim, and most other major editors. It suggests completions, explains code, finds bugs, and generates functions from natural language descriptions, the same core workflow as GitHub Copilot at zero cost. Outright CRM. For coding and STEM tasks, DeepSeek is the strongest free option. It outperforms ChatGPT's free tier on code tasks and is fully open source. DeepSeek can be used through its web interface for free with no daily message limits that most other tools impose. For complex debugging, algorithm questions, and technical problem solving, it competes directly with paid coding assistants. The combination of Codeium inside your editor for autocomplete and DeepSeek in a browser tab for complex reasoning covers most coding workflows without paying for anything. Who it's for? Developers who hit GitHub Copilot's paywall, students learning to code, freelancers who want AI coding help without a monthly subscription eating into project margins. If your problem is, I need AI voice for content and cannot afford ElevenLabs, Pro ElevenLabs offers a free tier that generates 1,000 characters of AI voice per month, roughly 60 to 90 seconds of audio. The voice quality on the free tier is the same as the paid tier. The only limitation is volume. For short-form content creators, podcast intros, YouTube Shorts voiceovers, or anyone who needs high-quality AI voice occasionally rather than constantly, the free allocation is genuinely useful. Microsoft Azure's free text-to-speech, available through Azure's free account tier, generates a much larger volume of characters monthly and includes neural voices that sound significantly better than older TTS systems. The honest free option for voice volume is the combination of ElevenLabs free for quality and Azure TTS free for quantity, matched to what you actually need each month. Who it's for? Content creators, YouTubers, podcast producers, anyone who needs professional quality voiceover without a studio microphone or a monthly subscription. If your problem is, I need AI for everyday tasks and want it where I already am, Meta AI is built into WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook for everyday chat, fun use, and social media users. It is available without opening a separate app or creating a new account. If you use WhatsApp daily, Meta AI is already in your chat interface. You can ask it questions, get it to draft messages, summarize information, or generate images, all within the app you are already using. The friction of switching to a separate AI tool disappears entirely. Microsoft Copilot is powered by advanced OpenAI models and is available free on web, Windows, and Edge. For students, office work, and Windows users, it is widely seen as the most powerful free ChatGPT-like tool. If you are on Windows, Copilot is already integrated into your operating system. Press the Copilot key or access it from the taskbar. No installation, no account setup beyond your existing Microsoft account. Who it's for? Anyone who wants AI in the tools they are already using rather than learning a new platform. Maximum convenience, zero additional setup. If your problem is, I do not want my data sent to US servers. For privacy-conscious users, Hugging Chat is fully open source, and Mistral Chat handles data under European privacy regulations. Both are strong free options when data handling matters. Bitflows. Mistral is built in France, subject to EU data protection law, and offers a fast, capable free tier through Le Chat, Mistral's chat interface. For users in Europe or anyone with specific data sovereignty concerns, Mistral provides competitive AI capability with a different regulatory framework than US-based tools. Hugging Chat runs open-source models and allows you to switch between models from different providers through a single free interface. For users who want transparency about what model is running their queries, Hugging Chat shows you exactly which model you are using at any given moment. Who it's for: European users, privacy-conscious professionals, anyone whose organization has data handling policies that restrict which jurisdictions can process their information. The free stack that covers everything. The winning strategy in 2026 is not picking a single tool. It is assembling a three-product stack matched to actual work. One primary chatbot, one specialized productivity helper, and one self-hosted option for sensitive data. Outright CRM. For most people, that stack looks like this. Claude for writing, analysis, and coding. The primary AI for anything that requires quality reasoning. Perplexity for research. Anytime you need verified information with sources rather than plausible answers. Gemini or Copilot for integration, whichever ecosystem you already live in. And Gamma or Canva AI for output, turning AI-generated content into actual visual deliverables. Total cost, $0. Total capability. Enough to replace several $100s of software subscriptions per year if you were paying for equivalent paid tools. The trade-off is limits. Free tiers have daily message caps, credit limits, and occasionally slower speeds during peak usage. For most users whose AI use is task-based rather than constant, these limits are irrelevant in practice. The people who hit them consistently are the people for whom a paid subscription has already become obviously worth it. The honest reality. Check free AI tools in 2026 are not inferior products with features removed to push you toward a paid plan. They are complete products with volume limits. The distinction matters. You are not getting a worse version of Claude on the free tier. You are getting the same Claude with fewer daily messages. You are not getting a worse version of Perplexity. You are getting the same search quality with fewer features turned on. The number of foundation model providers offering competitive free tiers grew by 340% between 2023 and 2025. The competition between AI companies has directly benefited users who cannot or choose not to pay. Every time one company improves its free tier, every other company is immediately under pressure to match it. This dynamic is why free AI tools in 2026 are significantly better than paid AI tools were in 2023. Use the free stack until the limits frustrate you. When they do, you will already know exactly which tool you use enough to pay for. Codeium, because it will be the one you kept hitting the limit on. That is every free AI tool you actually need. Claude for writing and analysis, Perplexity for sourced research, Gemini for Google integration, Gamma for presentations, Canva AI for design, Codeium and DeepSeek for coding, ElevenLabs for voice, Meta AI and Copilot for everyday integration, and Mistral for privacy. Which one are you adding to your workflow today? Drop it in the comments. If this saved you a subscription payment, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Now here's the thing. Every tool we covered today is free, but free tools have limits, and when you hit those limits, the decision of which paid plan is actually worth upgrading to is genuinely confusing. GPT-5, Claude Opus, Gemini Pro, Perplexity Pro, the paid tiers all promise different things. That is exactly what we are covering next. Every AI paid plan explains simply what you actually get for your money and which ones are worth it versus which ones you are paying for marketing. Click the video on screen right now, and I'll see you there.